Good morning. It's Wednesday, May 24th. May 24th. Hey, we're almost on Memorial Day, the unofficial start to summer.
Seems like wearing white.
I don't wear white.
Neither do I.
I'm a slob. I can't wear white.
I just don't look good in it. Especially pants. I can't make
I never really looked good in it either, which is sad because when I started in nursing, we had to wear white uniforms, and I always looked pale and washed out. But I'm also a slob. When I do things, I get into it. When I was a kid, there was a kid down the street who always looked like she just stepped out of a catalog. She was always neat and pretty, and not this chick. I was always down in the dirty, having to have a bath. And my mom will testify to that. And I still get that way. So welcome. This is Terri for the Stitch Your Soul and
Diana.
And we come to you every week to talk about fun stuff, show you what we got new in the store, talk about activities, and just have fun. And we ask that you bring whatever beverage you would like. I am a coffee connoisseur.
Coffee now.
Okay. So if you like tea, if you like Diet Coke, whatever you like, just come sit and enjoy and have a good time with us. My store is located at the corner of Normanskill Boulevard and Delaware Avenue in Delmar, New York. Plus, I have an online presence, www.forthestitchersoul.com, and Instagram and YouTube. So
watch us on YouTube.
There's lots of places you can get a hold of what you're looking for and
this goodness.
So, as I said, our hours. That's what I forgot to tell you. Wednesdays and Saturdays 10 to 4. Thursdays 1 to 6 because I still have a day job, and you have to do what you have to do. So there you go. So at this point, let's check and see who's in the house. Yes, I agree. Paula is with us. And she says, wearing white is an opportunity for disaster. Yes, it is.
Speaking of which, Paula, I saw your post on the buttons, the 4th of July.
Yes, absolutely wonderful.
Beautiful job, Paula. Beautiful.
Good morning. Sarah's with us. Hi, Sarah. And Mary Ellen. Hi. We're so happy you're here with us. Plus, there's 4 or 5 people. I'm not sure. Well, we got 3 here. So there's 2 others who I don't know who they are, but I'm glad you're here with us. So welcome. We had that class on Saturday where Diana did most of the work, I'll tell you that, because I was waiting on customers. But we taught how to make fabric covered buttons, excuse me, using cross-stitch pieces.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And we got some great ideas for other holidays and other events that you can make buttons up for. Yep. We had a great time with it.
It was fun. And I still think the more you do them, the easier it gets.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like anything, practice makes perfect.
Yep.
I mean,
I think everybody kind of thought initially that it was a little complicated, but then once you've centered it, and we tried to, when I did them, I tried to think of all the, like draw your circles, so you can get placement and stuff. But I tried to think of things to do, you know what I mean, to make things easier. Like instead of the paper template,
this is what we did. This is what we did. This is the class we taught. And it was a lot of fun.
Was.
Absolutely. And we came up with great ideas for other holidays or other events
to do with the buttons.
Birthdays, that kind of thing.
Maybe at Christmas time, like, because it's a simple, fast thing to do.
Mhm.
Maybe
Be a cool Christmas present for a family member. If you, maybe I'll book another class so that we can do some more. You could take a jar,
Yep,
and put the numbers.
Yep.
In the jar, do a bunch of numbers in the jar,
alphabets, motifs.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that when we went over in the beginning of when we do a class, you started it where you get a package, like the material, a needle, the threads, the pamphlets, everything you need to do it.
Mhm.
The only thing we didn't was the block of wood and the hammer.
Right.
That was the only two things, but you can't.
When I put kits together for like ornament of the month, or if I'm putting a kit together, I think about what I would like to see if I were getting a kit.
Yep. Like when you do the ornament of the month.
Yeah.
Everything.
Ornament of the month. Here we are. This is May's.
Everything.
This is Tippy.
Yep.
This is Tippy. And Tippy is the ornament of the month, designed by our friend Sarah of Sister Lou Stitches. And when I put the kits together, I think about what I would like if I got a kit. And if I got a kit, I would want, everything that you would need to make it. So I didn't have to go looking for and going out and buying extra stuff that I might have to buy in bulk. When I put the kits together, I put in exactly what you will need to complete the project. The only thing it doesn't include is a sewing needle, which technically you could use the tapestry needle, the cross stitch needle that I put in there, because technically you can use that. And then the other piece is sewing thread, the heavier thread, and glue.
Which is pretty much any stitcher is going to have.
And technically, if you're lacing the back of your stuff, you don't even have to have the glue. Yep. You just have to hold it together, which you could use clothespins or any other kind of clamp together, and then you just whip stitch it around the edge. So when I put kits together, that's what I do. I include everything you would need. So that when we put the kits together for the buttons, it came with the tray. It came with Velcro pieces that you can put on the back to keep it from falling off. It came with the button molds, template. The template. We made an extra template. Diana made extra templates. The other thing is it came with this featured Trenway floss because we wanted to introduce people to using Trenway. So it featured 3 Trenway silk colors that was just fabulous to stitch with.
Well, that's one of the things. Let me know how you liked stitching with the Trenway, because it was simple, it was easy, it wasn't overly like.
I would also like to use your comments when I'm posting stuff, if that's okay with you guys. So if you really like something, I would like to use that comment so that I can share your insight with other people, because people like to hear reviews. So,
well, not only that, I'm kind of curious to see if they had the same experience.
Yeah,
with
that's
the
what
Trenway.
I mean.
Especially the white. That's the one. That's a problem for me. The red and the blue was not a problem. Not a problem at all. But the white, I have to say, of all I really liked the white, and it was the L in July that I did, and then the heart, the white in the heart, which was the surprise one. And that, in all fairness, that's Tech Guy's suggestion.
Yes. Oh, speaking of Tech Guy, look who's visiting. Hi, Tech Guy.
Oh,
hello, Vince.
Okay. Today's watch is courtesy of
Tech Guy.
Tech Guy.
Oh, and what did he buy you a new watch?
Nope. Actually, this morning he picked out the watch for me.
Oh,
nice.
Nice.
I was looking at he goes to.
Oh, you got a watch collection too?
Well, tech guy keeps me current.
Oh, okay.
And he's now now into my watches, taking over and getting batteries for the watches.
Good morning, Nikki. Paula, what did you? Some last names will fit on the tray too. You're right. You have room for 6 buttons. So if you have a short last name,
yeah, Paula's will fit. Oh, try and stick Marinucci on those buttons.
Woo! Golden would fit. Yes,
Yep.
That's 6 letters. Yeah, and Marinucci
is
wouldn't
not
fit.
Gonna fit.
Neither would Pittman. Oh, thank you, Mary Ellen. That's wonderful. So yeah, when you make comments, I want to be able to share them so that other people can hear about what you like and dislike. Because I will share bad comments too.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm glad somebody, because I thought maybe it was me. And is that our Darlene?
oh my gosh,
Darlene!
Oh my gosh, Darlene!
Hey, Darlene!
Oh my gosh, Darlene has finally joined us, and she's on FlossTube. Oh, we love you, Darlene. So Paula says, I like using the Trenway floss. It glided through the fabric beautifully. I always struggle with white no matter what. Yeah, because some whites just don't cover very well. And she used 1 strand. Excellent.
Good.
So glad to hear that. So glad.
I wanted someone like I did the first time I used it, which I finished the this guy. I finished.
Oh
him.
yeah, you finished him?
I just have to sew this piece on, and I'll bring.
Here,
and
grab
I
it, and I'll show it to him.
I meant to bring him in, and when I saw it, I was like, the first thing I remember when I saw it hanging on the wall in the Trenway. This is
one we saw at market, and it was adorable, and we loved it. It's 2 little pillows that can hang, and it was done with Trenway floss. So we got the stuff to do it, and we were thinking this might be a fun class because then I can teach you how to make pillows.
But that much white, I was like, oh no, that's too much white.
Yeah, that's a lot of white.
That's a lot of white. But I did it all in the Trenway silk white, and I'm telling you,
1 strand or 2?
One
strand.
1 strand.
Great.
And it was nice. I did it both ways, 1 and 2, because I did it on 2 different counts. One was a good size for display, and then one was just a little bit smaller on a higher count, which I did it on. The higher count was on 1 because my sweet spot is 20 or 18.
Oh, look at Vince, you keeping us going.
On my desk at work, but the button. Oh, great
office
idea.
Gift. Yes. Excellent. Mary Ellen, just use white fabric and you can skip that part. Oh gosh, Mary Ellen, we love you.
That's why I come every Wednesday, because I always get really good ideas.
Too funny.
Or I could just find someone to stitch it for me and not have a problem.
So, let's see, where are we at? Not to forget, please go to YouTube if you're a Facebook follower and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we're working to get 1,000 followers. And I haven't checked the stats as of this morning. Last I knew, we were around 100. We were around 100. My Facebook followers are over 1,000. So
there we go. We got to get you guys.
Get on YouTube.
Yes.
And I still haven't figured out. Ticked me off. I still haven't figured out why the recording software I was using started freezing in the middle of taping. So I am looking at new software, and I'm going to try to do some taping with that and see if that works better, because I want to get some more videos up on YouTube. And that's been my goal. And we went to do it last week, and the software kept freezing. So it's like, yeah, no, this isn't.
Because it went swimmingly. I mean,
oh yeah,
it was really.
And then when we finished, we discovered that it stopped recording in the middle. The other thing we found, because it was going along great and wonderful, and we're moving right along doing the instruction, because it's the beginner how to cross stitch class that I wanted to get done, and I go to play it back so that I can check to see, if I need to redo it or whatever. It's lagging, and then it cut out halfway through, and it's like, ugh. So please don't give up on me. I'm still working on it. The learning curve is like, I'm down here, and performance is up, required is up here. So I'm slowly getting there, but
yeah.
All right,
get there.
So please make sure you go to and subscribe to YouTube. Let's see what's new with us. Let's see. Well, it's Memorial Day weekend. Larry will be in the Memorial Day parade. So my weekend is pretty much, I'll be here on Saturday, but then Sunday and Monday I will be working on helping him stay organized and get him in. For those of you who don't know, he is a retired Army veteran, and he served in the Gulf Wars, and he represents the Desert Storm veterans every year in the parade. We knew you were there. We saw you on Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. We're so glad you're here. We're so happy. Patty Zink. Good morning, Patty. So, did I show you the latest picture of our precious little Bingo / Ellie? Let me see if I can find it. I gotta find it first. What's new with you?
Well, first of all, I have to say, I survived the weekend.
I survived. Without getting into a lot of detail, Diana babysat for Audrey's puppy, Corby Nelson, who is our store mascot when he can make it into the store. And he's the cutest little puppy. He's a Snorky, which is a cross between a Schnauzer and a Yorkie. That's why they call them Snorkies. Okay. And Diana babysat for
I tried
a couple days.
I tried. I have to say,
we knew it was going to be a fun adventure because she's got 2 grandsons and she was bringing the puppy home.
I'm telling you, it was oh my God. That poor dog. Oh my God. The boys absolutely loved him. Absolutely loved him. They would sit in their game chairs and he would jump up on their lap and he would sit with them on their lap.
Well, who doesn't love a puppy?
They would explain to him the different, they were watching the basketball game and I forget what, but they stopped calling him Corby. They started calling him Kobe. Kobe. So I said when Audrey called me on Sunday, I said to her, he may not in the beginning answer to the name Corey that you named him. And if that be the case, I am so sorry. That poor dog. I went over to pick him up. He did not want to go home. He did not. He looked at that thing, at the carrier that you have to put him in when you put him in the car, and ran. He ran. He was like,
he was having too much fun.
No. Every time he took a drink of water, he was out. The boys were, okay, gotta go. And outside. He found the boys, because they're used to, and the development that the boys live in is a dog-friendly apartment complex. So there's a lot of little dogs there. And there's a patch that the dogs all like. So the boys knew where that
Patch was. Yep.
My daughter goes, "Oh, your friend Audrey's going to kill me, Mom. He's been rolling in the dirt. He's been under things, and he's a mess." And I feel really, really bad about that. And I said, "Well, we'll just explain it to her when we pick him up that he was having fun." She goes, "Yeah, but now he's going to want to play in the dirt and all that stuff." There was, because he's a little, he can't even jump up on Erica's couch or whatever. So there was, the development took a tree down. And when they took the tree down, it's just a little stump.
Right.
So he could jump up onto that tree stump. And it was a good sized tree. And I'm telling you, you thought that dog conquered the earth. His nose was up in the air, and he was so proud of himself that he could jump up onto that thing.
I'm a big boy now.
Yep, he got up. That poor dog, when I went back over on Sunday to get him, and then we were going to take him over because I met Audrey and her husband at Colony Center. I picked him up, when I picked him up, I held him like a little baby, like this, and I was petting the side of his face, and I was rubbing the side of his face. Out like a light.
Of course, he was exhausted.
He was out. I lifted his paw, and his paw just dropped like that. I mean, out. And I was like, "Oh my God." And I go, "I can feel him breathing, but you're supposed to, Grandma, he's a puppy." It's a puppy. And that's all I heard all weekend long. "Grandma, he's a puppy." My 2 grandsons, and even Tyler, my 3rd grandson, they're used to being around animals. Mm-hmm. So it didn't faze them.
No.
I've never
It doesn't faze kids. Most kids love dogs and cats. And
see, I've always had because I only have sisters, and we never had a dog. Well, my grandmother had a dog, but we didn't have to take care of the dog. The dog was with my grandmother, and he was my grandmother always got older dogs, and never a puppy or anything like that.
It was an adventure.
Puppies were completely foreign. It was like, if you're an all-girl family, and you have a son, it's like, what do you do with this? What do you do?
This one's different.
Yes. And that's the same thing. I was like, oh my God. But it was so funny when it's like, come on, we're going to go home. And he just was like, he looked at that carrier and was like, nothing to do.
You have superpower, Diana.
That's what
she's Wonder Woman. Where's her bracelets?
I picked him up, and I just looked at him, and I just said to him, "Are you sleeping?" And I used to do this with my grandsons. I used to just kind of very lightly rub their faces. And I just got in the habit of that. And my daughter had said to me, "Mom, he's exhausted. He's the boy. It's too much action for him here.
He's just
he wants to be part of the action and stuff." Yep. And the boys.
Well, obviously, Corby Nelson had a blast. And he's home with mommy now. So, there we go.
Oh, look it.
And her eyes are open. I think she's like 5 weeks now.
Really?
Yeah. May 13th, she was, May 13th, she was 4 weeks. So, actually, she's pushing 6 weeks.
Oh, look at her. Look at her, she's wide awake. I mean, look at alert. Look at that. It's like, okay, take the picture.
Hurry up before she moves. And then I have to show this one. So for those of you who know my son Maddox, my son PJ and my grandson Maddox, we have a revolting development. Maddox had to get all new clothes because
growing.
He has grown so much that he's now wearing size 10s. He's 7.
Oh.
And we wanted to show the picture. Look how serious that kid is. He's not usually that serious.
Did he get to pick his own clothes out?
Of course.
Good for him.
Yep. So anyhow, so that's
where did the height of your son come from?
My son is maybe 5'8", 5'9".
I mean, you and your daughter.
Larry's tall. Larry's
Oh,
almost
that's
6
true,
feet.
too. Oh, that's true. That's true. I forget.
Larry's almost 6 feet.
Yeah, because I don't see.
But
Larry that often.
Maddox's grandfather, on his mother's side, is very tall. He's like 6'2", and his mother's brother is like 6'4". So that's where the height's coming from on Maddox. So, yeah. Let's see. Where are we at? Here we are. Oh, thank you. I think she's beautiful, but I'm biased. Let's see. She is getting so big. That was a
Yes, it was.
That was a beautiful picture. We were so happy with that.
Yes.
Wonderful picture. Vince. Wow. Yes. Time goes very quickly, Vince. It's like you blink and it seems like just yesterday. Of course, I think my mother would say the same thing. Seems like just yesterday I was that small.
But you know,
because that's her great granddaughter.
But I don't remember who I was just saying this to. I feel like Saturday comes, I come, we stitch, we all chit chat and talk.
Hi, welcome, Vicky.
And then the next thing is it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it's like I go from Saturday to Wednesday.
Oh yeah, he should fit in the chicken suit, no problem.
Chicken soup. Oh my God.
What did pardon my my language, but somebody said he's built like a brick shit house. Which I thought was funny.
Does he like football? He likes sports.
Maddox loves hockey.
Ooh.
He's been playing hockey since he was 4. Just like his father. He loves hockey. He also likes soccer. However, he's decided he didn't want to play soccer today because he wants to help Grampy put flags on the veteran gravestones on Saturday. So he will be spending the day with Grampy on Saturday putting out flags.
Oh, that's nice.
So he likes doing that. And then
do they also do wreaths at Christmas time too?
They do in some of the they call it Wreaths Across America, and they some of the big, like Saratoga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Saratoga, I think they ask for volunteers
to put them out, but they have the Wreaths Across America, and certain military graveyards get, they put wreaths on the gravestones. I don't think it's all cemeteries. Yeah. What was I going to say? So yeah. But he's a very smart little boy. I don't say that because he's my grandson. I just observe him. That little boy's got a brain, and he plans. He's a planner, and he likes to build. I think he's going to be an engineer.
Ooh.
He dug a hole in the backyard. The hole's big enough he can stand in.
Oh, jeez.
He decided he was going to make. There's this guy from Vietnam on YouTube that builds these structural doghouse, cat house, all these ponds and
my grandson Jackson loves watching him too.
Maddox loves it. Well, he decided he was going to make himself a hut.
Let me tell you,
he dug the hole. He dug the hole. He planned it out. He's dug the hole. He has taken what he could get, an old laundry basket, a pile of dirt over here, and a piece of something that goes across the top that he covered with dirt to make it look like it was covered, so you couldn't see it.
Oh, okay.
Then he went and took Larry's his garden lights and put them inside for lighting.
Actually,
they're solar.
Smart. How smart.
He is very smart. I think he's going to be an engineer.
Well, that's what that guy does. And I don't think he uses, if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't use regular, like a shovel. Yeah. He uses
like a sharp stick to
bamboo.
And he uses bamboo and vine to hook things together, and he uses dirt with straw in it to make the wall, like almost like a cement type of thing.
Yeah.
They're massive and they're absolutely gorgeous and I'm perfect. I mean, perfect.
Yeah. It must be their age, because my youngest grandson Jackson he loves to watch him. He'll come over and he'll say, "Look what he did today."
Oh yeah, Maddox will say, "Do you want to watch the guy build today, Nana?" Sure, we'll watch the guy build today. So anyhow, that's where we're at with that. WIPGO update. So tomorrow I will do a Facebook Live, and I will generate the numbers for June. Because it's the last Thursday of the month. So you'll have your numbers for June. Just an update. Here's this is my sheep virtues. I got all the little squares done, and I've started on the center, which has a house and a bunch of sheep in the meadow. So I've made progress. So, but we'll see what I work on next. It will depend on what the numbers say. And I also got this finished done.
You gotta show them the inside.
Oh, I'll show them the inside. So I made my own cording, of course. In fact, I have to get some more quarters in. And it's a needle book. I've got a couple pages for needles.
I like the combination of the red and the green. That's pretty.
Very simple to make.
Oh,
I'll have to do a needle book class.
Oh, this way. There you go. There you go. You're right in the middle.
I'll have to do a needle book class. Teach you how to do a needle book.
Actually, that's the perfect size for a button.
For what?
A button.
Oh, yeah, cat button. You could put a cat button on
guys. There's your cat button. To put it for Halloween, a solid black one.
Yep. Of course, I've got a couple of people here at the store who love patriotic, and of course, being a military wife, I like patriotic as well. So I saw this and I had to get it because it had all the stars and the flag and liberty for all. I just loved it, so it was great. So I got that finished. Let's see. So watch tomorrow for the Facebook Live for the new numbers, and let's go to calendar of events. So this weekend we don't really have anything per se. I do have the 'Tis the Season stitch along booked, but if you wanted to work on Auntie's sewing box, you could do that as well if you've already finished your Auntie sewing box. So I will be here on Saturday. So if you want to pop in on Saturday and do some work, you're more than welcome to. I didn't really book a lot because I figured with the holiday people would be busy. So I kind of leave it up to you guys what you want to do. So then in June, the 3rd, we have nothing scheduled at this point, so we can work on Auntie's sewing box and any other stitch-alongs. On the 10th, we have this class, our movable Santa ornament. His little hands move. Isn't he cute? This is done on plastic canvas because the original pattern called to use fabric and then put stiffy stuff on it. And I wanted it to hold up a little bit better because sometimes even the stiffy stuff will start to break down. So I decided I wanted to use plastic canvas, and then I also backed it with some black felt. But easy to put together, really. The legs are supposed to move too, but I have too much slack in the thread. But
little bells.
Yeah, there's little bells attached. So this class is on June 10th from 10:30 to 12:30.
actually, when she does when on the 10th, what will happen when she does the
I think
class?
it's $45 for the class.
When
includes the kit
right.
and the class.
And in the kit, when you get the kit and you
everything's
do it,
there.
Everything is in the kit. And she we usually when we did the buttons, when we did the antes, the kit you go through, or whoever goes through the kit and says, this is what's in the kit, this is what you use this for, that's what you use this for, and then if there's a template. And even like when we did the buttons, the template, because well, let me put it this way. When I cut the template out, I put the template down on there's like a little placemat. I put the template down and I was like, oh my God. And I'm looking all over myself thinking I dropped the template or knocked it off. But the template is so
that plastic
clean.
Mylar, clear plastic stuff.
So what I did was I put it in a little bag and I put the button backs in the bag with it, because the cover part of the domey part of the button can't go with the back part.
I suggested during I'm going to suggest like in the button class, I suggested that they put a T so they could actually see where it is.
Yep.
Just something to identify that that's your template.
Because if, like with me, I have a vinyl cloth, old tablecloth that I put down, but it's colorful. And if I put the clear piece down on it, I'll never find it. And I'll throw it away. And I don't want it, because that's the perfect size template, I thought. So I thought, oh, I don't want to lose it, the whole 9 yards. But when she went over, so when you take the class, ladies, that's the first thing that she'll go over. She'll tell you what's in the kit. Make sure you all have it. And it's all packaged in a piece of plastic, so it's easy to put back in the plastic. Nothing gets lost in your tote bags or whatever.
And we have a great time in class.
Oh, we do.
We really do. We have a lot of,
because we always embellish when we go to do the class. Let me see.
We got some questions here.
Fit in the ticket. Yeah.
What's this? Yeah. Thank you. Yes, you will see it in person tonight. Mickey, what time? Whose chart is that? What are you talking about, Mick?
Oh, the movable Santa. It's not an actual. You got it from a magazine. I think this is what she's talking about.
Yeah. It's from Cross Stitch and Country Crafts from back in the 90s.
Right, and that's where. And if you, after you finish the class and you finish it, if you like it, we found a whole bunch of, when we were looking, we found a whole bunch of
others, like Nutcracker,
my book, the books,
Nutcracker.
Yep.
We can find ways to make more different
found
ones.
Chickens.
Mary Ellen is what time tomorrow? I'm not sure. I think it'll be sometime in the morning, Mary Ellen, but it will be on the Facebook page and in the WIPGO group. I will make sure that I post in the WIPGO group the numbers if you miss the live. Okay, so not to worry, you'll get the info. Let's see, what's this? Are we pre-stitching him or doing a mock-up? Well, we can do it either way. Okay. If you want a mock-up, we can certainly do that. If you would prefer to stitch them up and have a separate workshop to put them together, I can certainly do that. It's entirely up to you guys and the people who are participating. Yes, there's always a lot of laughing in class. The needle book, that was an old Chessie and Me. I had that from years ago. I don't even know if they still have it anymore. It was a Chessie and Me. I don't have the pattern here with me. I forget what it's called.
It almost looks like a blackbird.
No, it's Chessie and me.
Is it?
Yep. It's Chessie and me.
Flag is gorgeous.
Like I said, it was like from years ago, before I even started the store, like a couple, 2-3 years before that.
When you come in, you got to look at this, ladies. You got to, look at your stitching. Look at that. It's perfect.
Mickey, the class is to teach those who do not know how to stitch on plastic canvas. And then if you want, and you can stitch in the class. Mm-hmm. And then we can do a follow-up for putting it together at no charge.
Because it looks relatively easy.
I mean, it's not that it really isn't that difficult. But assembling it, I mean, I can, if you want to take it and do the pre-stitching now, I will let you. There's only a couple people signed up for it right now. So if you're interested in it and you want it, I have enough to do, what did we have, 9, 10?
I think so.
So, and I know Darlene signed up for it. I'm trying to think if there's somebody, who else. But if you want to take the kit this week and get it stitched up, we can do that, because the kits are
I just have to put them in. I just have to put the felt in the back.
Yeah,
of them,
the kits are all ready to go. So if you want to take them, we can do that. And that way we can do the class on the 10th, because that'll give you a couple of weeks to get it stitched up.
It's a relatively easy stitch.
Yeah, because it's 14 count. So it's really easy to get stitched up.
And it's not, it's not a lot of color changes in it.
So we can do that.
I think
the kits will be available this week.
Is back stitching, I think, his face. But other
there's a little back stitching on the face.
But it's not that bad.
But it's not bad.
Did you change the eyes to blue? Or
yes, we did. Blue? We did change the eyes so he had blue eyes, because Santa needs blue eyes. So there you go. All right, so we can do that. So the kits will be available for anyone who has already signed up. So I will make sure that you get your kits this week so you can work on them. So Darlene, Mickey, I think there was one other person.
I don't remember who else.
I don't remember who it was, but I will look. And
it's a nice Christmas gift for somebody who has little kids.
Well, that's what I thought. Cute ornament for the Christmas tree, because and that's what the other reason why I wanted to make sure I did it in plastic canvas, because the kids are going to be pulling the bell. They're going to be pulling it. They are. So that's why I wanted it a little bit sturdier. All right. So now here we are. Let's see. What else did we have? Biz Cornu finishing class on June 10th in the afternoon. We have Biz Cornu finishing class. Bring your Biz Cornu that you want to get finished, and I'll teach you how to put it together. That's a $20 class. You bring your stuff, and I will show you how to put it together. And then on the 24th, we have Auntie's finishing class, the box. Now, I've been hearing rumors that people are having trouble getting it finished in time for the 24th. If that is the case, I will be sending an email as well as out here. If you would like, I can push this back to out to July 15th and reschedule the smalls class. That will give you more time to get the box finished if you would like. Let me, I will be sending out an email later today, and just let me know, or if you're going to be in the store, let me know if you would like me to do that. I will do it. Consensus will rule. And I will contact everyone who signed up for the box and the other stuff. And
I think that's a good idea.
When I set the date for the class, I figured we had pretty experienced stitchers, so I didn't think it would take that long. But not thinking about it, it's like, yeah, I probably should have given more time for them to get it done.
Well, I think the top part of the box, the round part of the box, they're the specific instructions on what you needed to do, because the perfect example is the sewing machine. It's got Singer put into the top of the sewing machine. There's a way you have to do the stitching of that. So
Mary Ellen says, please push it out. There's no way she's going to get done in time. So we have 1 vote for pushing it to July.
2 votes.
Okay, so that's 2. Consensus will rule.
Yep.
Okay, so I think there was 13 people who got it. So I will make sure that I contact everyone. And as I said, consensus will rule, so we'll push it back. Paula says pushing back the class would be great. Okay.
3. Okay.
So that's
push it back.
Okay. All right. So we're getting there. So we've got 1,
we're up
2,
to 4.
3, 4. So
I say
when I get to 7, if I get 7th, push it out, then I'm pushing it out to July. Just letting you know that. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. All right. So here's a finish. Okay. Now I haven't figured out how I'm going to finish it yet, but I wanted to show it to you because I just love it. I just think it is the cutest. I haven't figured out how I want to finish it yet. I don't want to frame it. I want to do something else with it, but I haven't decided what yet. And we do have the pattern. It's by Stitchy Pros. I actually only have 1 left because it's been popular, but I am placing an order for another, for some more. So if you want one, go ahead and order it.
Too.
Huh?
It looks like
it's a very easy stitch.
Not a lot of color change.
I had this done. It calls for 32 count Belfast, but I had it done on I've done it on the I think it's 16 Ada. Yeah. Because I have a lot of Ada people and I try and balance between doing Ada models and linen models because people I have some of both. So I try and vary it up. But this is 16 count Ada and it worked up beautiful. It took very little time.
Letters
it's really,
really
good.
Easy to do, I think.
Too funny, flying pigs. Right, when pigs fly. I'll do that when pigs fly. So I haven't figured out, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let you vote how you want me to finish this.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
I'm going to let you vote. You tell me how you think I should finish this. I haven't decided. So you tell me. I didn't want to frame it. So you tell me how you think how I should finish it.
How about a flat fold? It's like that's always to me like an in-between frame or,
right. Well,
or a stand up.
I'm going to get input from the folks and see how things go. So that brings that is
June's calendar.
June's calendar.
And then
July. The first 2 weekends, there's nothing booked because I'm not going to be around. The 15th will be the finishing of Auntie Sewing Box, if that's the consensus. The 22nd.
Smart, front of a tote bag.
Oh, yeah.
Real good.
I'll have to find the right fabric for the tote bag.
Oh, yeah. But, thank you, Paula. Paula is going flat fold.
Oh, a flat fold. Okay. All right. So we got some ideas. Let me see. I was in July. The 22nd is Erica Michael's Schoolgirl Butterfly class. There's like 23 people signed up for that.
Wow.
And you had to pre-register for that by May 1st. So that's closed. So that will be that's a Zoom. So I know at least one person from here signed up for it.
Oh, good.
Most of the people were from across the country.
Oh, wow.
So it's interesting. And then the 29th is our birthday celebration. We're going to have a great time. We have a day-long retreat on July 29th.
And we are doing a smalls
We're doing a smalls exchange. Yep, we're doing a smalls exchange.
I gotta get going.
We're doing a trunk show with Atomic Ranch fabric. And we have a designer who's going to be present. A very favorite designer of ours. Sarah will be here. So make time to come.
Just to see the fabric.
Yes, Mickey, you're the one who signed up. I think you're the only one who signed up for the class from around here. But there's like a bunch of other people signed up for it.
The fabric alone is worth coming to see.
Oh yeah,
Fabric alone.
Yes, retreat.
The colors and stuff like that they carry alone is it.
Mary Ellen, do you not know what a smalls exchange is? A small exchange is this is a small, okay? Something for your stitching.
Pin cushion.
That you've made. It can be a pin cushion. It could be a little needle minder. It could be a scissor fob. It could be anything that you consider a small, okay? It could be a pin. It could be a necklace, a little necklace thing.
Buttons. The button tray.
You could do it. Well, that's a little extensive for a button, for a smalls exchange, but that's what a smalls exchange is. And what you do is you make up a small from start to finish, and then you wrap it up in a little package, and then you just leave it on a table, and then everyone who brings one gets to pick one, and so you get a gift. Everyone gets a new gift.
I did for the October retreat. I got a metal reindeer, and it was a candle votive, and it was the metal, and the back of the reindeer was where you put the votive. So what I did was in one of the Blackbird books, they had a little tiny, like maybe the size of this, and what I did was I made it like a pin cushion to put inside the Christmas votive. It stood up maybe that high, which was nice because it was easy when you're sewing just to plop a needle in it and whatever. And that's what I did for the smalls exchange.
Whatever you think would be great for
what
stitching.
Would you like to
what
get?
would you like to get? That's how I approach anything.
Yep.
I approach what would I like to get? I'm a stitcher. What would I like to get?
Oh, and I'm going to tell you this. Cash register full of money isn't going to work because I already tried it last year and nobody kicked in.
Maybe a little early.
All righty. So Mary Ellen says that's great. So back in stock, magnetic fabric holders. There's a package of 2, 4, 6, 8 various colors. So those are back in stock. And our featured designer for this week is Blackbird Design, of course. And appropriate for the weekend is United We Stand, which has a beautiful little pillow with an eagle on it, and it also has looks like a needle book with the flag. And who doesn't love
Flag.
Oh, and
Mattress finish.
this is the mattress finish for that eagle, and then it appears that there's also a scissor keeper. So yep, the scissor keeper. So this is a beautiful, beautiful book. And I believe this is one of the newer ones. Let me see. When was this published? Yeah, this is this year's book, 2023. And then the next one we have is called Birds of a Feather. by Blackbird.
I love
this might be a reprint. I'm not positive.
I love the Crazy Flowers. I mean, that is so cool.
This is the original. She has a picture on the back of the original.
Those birds are gorgeous,
aren't they? Well, blackbirds are beautiful. And this is also a newer one. I believe was printed, and this is a new one this year called Crowns and Shields, a reflection of cartouches. So this is a good one. This is a more sampler type finish, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So we have that. So I think we are done for this week. Did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, only thing, check out the website.
Yes, check out our website.
Actually, I have a suggestion. I live up in...
Which one, Mickey? I just told you that I think that I know that the United We Stand and the Crowns and Shields are new releases.
This one?
This one, I'm not positive if this is a reprint or not. Nope. It might be a reprint, but it's got 2023 dated on it, so it could be a new one as well.
But what I do is when I come, because sometimes what's in the store and online
are not the same.
Yes.
I don't have everything in the store. Okay. Mickey typed that before I said it.
But what I used to do is Vince and I used to come down on Wednesday because I'm way up in Saratoga. So when Vince,
like near Rexford, right? Well, Clifton Park /
Yep. So it's a hike to come. It's a good 30-minute drive without traffic
for you. Yeah.
For me. So what we would do is Vince is very organized. He already knows what comic books he's got to get, and they're already written out, so he knows. Me, I sit in the car while he's driving. I go onto the website, and then I put
She pre-shops.
Yes, I do.
She pre-shops.
I do. And then I put it in my cart. So when I come into the store, I just click online. I go to my cart, and then I just pull everything I need.
The other thing you need to know is anybody who's ordering from a distance, orders of $50 or more gets free shipping.
Yeah.
So that's something I put into place just recently. Of course,
which is a nice thing.
Yeah. So $50 or more, you get free shipping.
Just think of all the patterns you can get for that amount.
For $50?
Yes. Mm-hmm. You can even afford the threads.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it.
And let's see what I don't think there was anything else.
Nope, we just did was Blackbird.
Right. So I will do the live tomorrow. I'm going to try and do it sometime in the morning. So that gets done before I forget about it. And so that will generate our new numbers for June for WIPGO. And I look forward to seeing everyone who comes tonight because we have open stitch from 6 to 8 as usual. And then Saturday I will be here. So come and keep me company. It's always fun to have people in the store to keep me company.
Yeah.
And we will see you next Wednesday. So have a good week. Stay out of trouble.
I say to my grandsons.
Ta-ta for now.
Have
Bye-bye.
a great week. Bye-bye.